National Football League. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Milton Williams on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off play action, it's Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the set.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Slav, a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. This one complete, right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Ward. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Forced out left. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. Out in. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready,
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Ward. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get it.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed and also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He gets 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out.
Rodler, 18. Set up. Ready.
On first down, Ward. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards. Throwing again is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 6. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Ward to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted.
Ready.
They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hey.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Grab throw 80. Set up. Let's go.
They snap it to Ward. And it's hauled in at the 5. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Look.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll take this forward for about 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Jeffrey Simmons getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready up. Hey, hey, check that. Check that. Go. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Get up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down to the side of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Liking it. Ready.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Ready. Hook 19. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Moving to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Going over the middle, this one is complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ward. Open man down the field is Miller. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Press all 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. Out to his right. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Whoa! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. Take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Let's go now.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
A 19-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
I'll give on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's a run going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This one caught the 4, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, first down throw for Ward.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Come on. Come on. Check.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
And the Titans first down.
Ready. Press all 80.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
19, 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got it about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case...
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd down and 9.
Go. Ready?
This one complete right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. Can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
19 Tigers, go!
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Get it.
Now a handoff, running right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Okay, break. Hiking 18.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have the Steelers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go now.
We'll go with the draw play here on 2nd down. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing is Ward. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there off defensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Now it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They snap it to Ward. Now he'll work his way out right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It was probably a touchdown.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to